Yo, it's no snooze, no snooze. Yo, man. We back another Friday morning, man. Another Friday morning. Um, we here catching y'all up on everything. I go by the name of Dezo the Introvert. Here getting you in tune with everything sports, music, and movie related, man. Um,
Yes, sir.
I'm joined by my partner in crime. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Y'all know what time it is. When y'all see this, when y'all hear this, that means get off your ass and on your feet. Happy to see y'all this Friday. It's a beautiful day already. I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it started off, man. We don't got too much time to waste. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. That is
Mm.
a quote by Napoleon Bonaparte.
Shout out
Um,
Napoleon.
yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Did that movie drop yet? That's all.
Yeah, it dropped last year.
Did? Oh,
Yeah,
for real?
yeah,
Damn. Okay. Shit. I gotta check that out.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm really waiting on that Bob Marley joint though.
Yeah, that Bob Marley joint gonna be nice.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely waiting on that. But anyways, that's the quote. Let me, if you, in case anybody just tapped in, let me read it one more time. One more time. Um, Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It's going on when you don't have the strength. Once again, that's a quote from Napoleon Bonaparte. Um, anyways, though, yo, if you just got here, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like it, share it, stream it, however you do. It's all good. But real quick, before we get this kicked off, let me get a quick word from my man Kelly.
Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna make the steps to get sober, you might as well make the next step and better your life. Check out Life Beyond Sobriety. Set big goals and reach those goals. It's great. Appreciate you, Kelly. Let's without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the weather. Straight into the weather right now.
Mm.
Um, Today in New York City, we have a high of 42, low of 36 with some light rain. On Saturday, high 42, low 30 in clear skies. Same as Sunday, high 43, low 30 in clear skies as well. Down in Atlanta today, have a high of 66, low 38 and cloudy. Tomorrow will be a high of 60, low 41 and clear. On Sunday, high 48, low 40 with light rain. Um, in Chicago today, we have a high of 30, 37, low 35, clear with some periodic clouds. Tomorrow, high 38, low 33 and clear. And Sunday, high 38, low 34, clear with periodic clouds. So it's a lot of the same thing this weekend in Chicago.
Word.
Down in Houston, high 70, low 57, partly cloudy with chances of rain. Tomorrow, high 70, low 53. We'll have expect some thunderstorms and light rain throughout the day. On Sunday, high 65, low 51, and windy. Bringing it out west to Seattle. Today we have a high 53, low 44, and mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, high 49, low 40, also mostly cloudy. And Sunday, high 47, low 40, in a cloudy day. Down in Los Angeles today, we have a high 62, low 49, and partly cloudy. Saturday, high 61, low 47, and mostly cloudy. And on Sunday, they said it never rains in Southern California. Well, someone lied. Because there's a high of 61, low 53 with heavy, heavy rains in Los Angeles on Sunday.
Heavy rain in LA, huh? They needed
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be getting they be hitting dry spots in LA and it.
I mean, all through California, we just got out of a drought a couple years ago,
Mm.
and then it was pretty dry. Like year before last, we lost a lot of like water, like a lot of the lakes. The level in the lake water went down, but
Yeah, yeah,
we
y'all
bounced
definitely
back
be
though.
needing that joint. What
Shit, it ain't
happens?
ju- it ain't just us. You know what I'm saying? Because we feed most of the country with our agriculture. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Oh yes. Where you think your avocados come from? Except for the ones that come from Mexico.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say Mexico got that joint a lot. Yeah, we can get right into culture though, man. We can get right into the culture. A lot of things. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah, it's a bunch of rumors going on about the Lakers right now. Um, Trading LeBron. I mean, I won't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Get LeBron out of there. Get him to a team that can actually, do something. But it's like even if you trade him to a team, like you would have to gut that team in order to like get him over there. So it really wouldn't
Yeah.
be all that worth it. Um, but I wanted to talk to you about the situation going on with TikTok, man. We got UMG, the Universal Music Group, pulled all of their artists' music off of TikTok. Um, that goes for Taylor Swift, Drake. We got people like BTS. So it's a lot of really famous artists under the UMG umbrella. Um, and they just said, "Yo, TikTok, we not rocking with y'all no more. Like we not rocking with y'all." Um, TikTok did put out a statement though. I'm gonna get to that real quick.
They're pulling
Um,
all they already did it or they're planning on doing it.
they already did it. They already did it. There's no longer any UMG artists on TikTok. The world's biggest music company has officially started removing their artist music from TikTok after failing to reach a new agreement with the platform on a fair artist compensation and AI protections. Um, Official songs are no longer appearing for UMG artists under the Sounds tab. Um, in a what do you think about this? Like, is this like a way of them sticking it to TikTok, or is this like just
It's a lot of things going through my mind right now. I'm not
hmm
sure. Like, do they? Wow. I mean, it's kind of shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they trying to push a line? Like, are they trying to get a like? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the deal in place? What are they trying to get from TikTok? Are they strong arming them right now? Does this have an effect at all? Like, to them pulling the music off, does it matter to TikTok that much? Like, or are they still gonna be able to get off their TikTok choreography dances? Like, you know what I'm saying? How much is this really going to affect TikTok and the users? And is this going to force TikTok to give Universal Music Group and their artists a favorable deal in the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of is this negotiation tactics, or are they just done with TikTok? Because like, is this one of those things, like just like how the government was trying to take TikTok down?
mm.
Are they involved in that? Is the government like paying Universal to do this? You know what I'm saying? What's the deal?
See, my thing is like it's a lot of I don't know, it's a lot of ways that Universal Music Group could have went about this. Um, but they decided to, strong arm. Like I guess in the negotiations they were like, "Yo, we really, need these protections from AI," which is understandable. And also we need compensation. Like TikTok TikTok is a global platform, but at the end of the day, TikTok wouldn't be very much if there wasn't for these artists who provide their music for for the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like who put their music on the platform, which it works vice versa too. because TikTok does provide a platform for these artists to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists blow up off of TikTok. You know, sad to say, but a lot of artists get found from kids dancing to their songs on TikTok. So, um, I do have the statement from TikTok real quick. I want to read it. Uh, on Tuesday, January 30th of 2024, TikTok put up. It is sad and disappointing that Universal Music Group has put their own greed above the interests of their artists and songwriters. Despite Universal's false narrative and rhetoric, the fact is they have chosen to walk away from a powerful support of a platform with well over 1 billion users that serves as a free promotional and discovery vehicle for their talent. TikTok has been able to reach artist first agreements with every other label and publisher. Clearly, Universal's self-serving actions are not in the best interests of artists, songwriters, and fans. Hey, hey, hey.
I mean,
TikTok
that's it.
does not rock with them boys.
Yeah, and
TikTok
shout
don't
out to
rock with them.
TikTok for saying it like that. Shout out to TikTok for
Mhm.
saying it like that, putting the pressure, using public opinion to try to sway. You know what I mean? These negotiations.
Mhm.
I think Ox hit it on the nail. I think these are negotiation tactics. Obviously, they're trying to get a bigger portion of the pie. Because honestly, although the streams may help discover the artists and provide revenue for the songs, whoever's publishing the songs, but in actuality it is kind of more artist centric. It's more,
Mhm.
it shines a light more so on the artist than more so on UMG, for example. You get what I'm saying? So the people are going to, and on top of that too, it kind of helps more independent artists get out. You know what I mean? A lot of people that do remixes to songs, things like that. Like a lot of these breakout artists now are like either social media influencers already. They were already on TikTok, but decided to just put
Mhm.
their music out. Or
Mhm.
they're artists and they're able to find the algorithm and they're able to kind of get mainstream themselves that way. This might be a strong arm tactic on both sides, negotiation sides with TikTok, and also trying to limit. It's kind of like the NIL deal, right? How can we're going to give y'all money, but we're going to limit how much we're going to allow you guys to eat, the independent artist or the artist that's on the come up to eat, and
Mhm.
kind of leverage the majority stake to the big hitters. Because think about it, Yeet, Drake, if I'm not mistaken, I think 21. No, is 21 under UMG? I think he's under UMG. I could be wrong, but I think
I can bring
21.
it up real
You got,
quick.
I know Ross. Ross is UMG for sure. Meek Mill's UMG for sure. Again, Drake. Like, there's a lot of artists that, and I think what the music,
Yeah, so we got artists
yeah,
like, so under the Universal Music Group, we got artists like Taylor Swift,
right.
BTS, Justin Bieber, Lana Del Rey, Kanye West, Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Adele, Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Mariah Carey, 50 Cent. Like the list goes on and on, man. It's
They
just
basically said, yeah. So, and then I think the newer heads is like 21, Meek,
mm,
Yeet, and a whole
yeah,
bunch of others. Now,
Bad
does this
Bunny, The
help
Weeknd.
Sony in the meantime? Does this help Sony? And I forgot who's the second parent company. There's another, Warner.
Mm,
Because basically everybody else is a subsidiaries under those three umbrellas. It's a Warner, UMG, Universal Music Group, and Sony. So in
right,
the
right, right.
meantime, does that kind of help out the Sony artists and their subsidiaries? Does it help out Warner and their subsidiary? Because I think Warner is what is like Post Malone. Um, who else is Warner? Warner, I think, is like Post Malone. There's a couple of other people. I forgot the name on the top of my head, but does it help them out? Maybe so. You know what I mean? Helps out with the music side.
Mm. See, my thing is like, that is a fair point that TikTok brought up, right?
Mm,
Why would Universal just walk away from free promotion? Well, it's not.
right.
Well, I guess it wouldn't technically be free promotion. I guess they would be paying TikTok something, but
Mhm.
I doubt it's cutting into their
Bottom
dividends as
line.
much as,
Right.
as much as the promotion that they would be getting from it. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of songs do blow up off of TikTok, you know? So
That's
it's like,
true. That's true.
why just strip all of your artists off of there? Like, I understand if you wanna keep, like, some of the heavy hitters, like the Drakes and the Taylor Swifts in the bag so you can get all that money off of what they put out. But, like, smaller artists, like, what is what's the harm of having them put they art on there, you know?
Well, the thing is too, obviously with the whole creator module and them being more friendly to
Mm,
being and also too, real quick, Ox might make a point with the whole government thing. Obviously, there was an issue that a lot of people saw that TikTok was backed by a Chinese company,
right.
and although they're saying they're hoarding the data in United States, there's a lot of like inconsistencies with TikTok and the transparency of what was going on. I mean, to a certain extent, I think there's certain countries in the European Union, which consists of like the Germanys, things like that of that nature, where they banned TikTok because
Mm,
of the hoarding of the data mining that's occurring. So it might be that too. It might be that at play. You know what I mean? Like, let's make sure we're covering all of our eggs in terms of the data mining, because not only the value in the music itself, but collecting people's information, that is itself its own hustle. You know what I'm saying? So they may be looking at
That's a big hustle.
super big hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're looking at it in forms of like, yo, let's not allow other people to maximize and make money off the biometric data. We need to make sure that we getting the most money out of it first before we let it go to other people.
mm.
And
I
also,
mean,
I don't know, you guys noticed that the creator, they've let out a spreadsheet of like how much you can make on TikTok, like per million views, this of this case. So
What's
the
that look
numbers
like, Tex?
huh?
What's it look like? What's the spreadsheet? What's the numbers look like?
So it varies depending on your influence and how you accumulate your influence. It
Mhm.
varies, but for example, if I'm not mistaken, I think an example can be if you have traction, 1 million views guarantees you. If I'm not mistaken, I think $1,000 guaranteed. Um,
Mm.
and for TikTok, that's easy. Like, especially like depending on what type of video it is, you could get 1 million views. I mean, not say easy, but it's easier than the other
Mhm.
social media because it's so quick, it's so accessible to people. And there is another thing when the people go live. I know if you know, remember that whole NPC thing where the girl was going
Yeah.
live and she's
Yeah.
making, you know what I'm saying? They're making buku money. You know what I mean? So I think there might be some negotiations with that as well. They saw the spreadsheet and said, "Oh no! These independent creators, y'all making too much money. Let's rein all this back in, and y'all using the music too. So let's rein all this back in. Let's set
mm,
some parameters first, and then we're gonna allow you guys to use it again. And then it's gonna be a smaller percentage of the money that the independent creators receive. It's all big
Mm.
business, baby. It's all big business.
Yeah, for sure.
um, yeah, man. Yo, TikTok,
Who's
UMG, man.
who's gonna
That's
be hurt more from this stuff? Like the Swifties or the Drizzlers?
That's a good question. Probably
It's not a
Drake.
good question. It's not a good
Probably
question, Dante.
no. Probably it would probably, in actuality, probably would because hip hop is the most. It's pop at this point, right? It's the most popular genre in music. So I think versus Taylor Swift. I mean, Taylor Swift is cool. She could just put out another documentary, and it'll, for some strange reason, it'll go into the movie theaters, and then she can make money off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she's gonna be hurting off of TikTok. Versus, and don't get me wrong, Drake not gonna hurt off TikTok too, but I think he gains more with TikTok compared to Taylor Swift because hip hop is such a popular genre. He
Mhm.
gains more, but he doesn't lose as much because he's already established. You know what I'm saying? I just
Mhm.
think that he loses on the opportunity, more opportunity, if that makes sense. But he's Drake, so
Um,
I was like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
we can let's move on. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about TikTok all night if we want to, but we got limited time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, why did Mos Def apologize, bro? What do you, yo, son? Stand on your
Cause
square, my
he
boy. You
cause
from
he
Brooklyn, son.
cause he
You don't gotta
cause he realized he was bugging out. What are you talking about?
nah. Mos Def,
He realized he was
Mos Def,
bugging.
Yasin Bey, tighten up. You from Brooklyn? You heard? Stand on your square.
Fucking
If it sound like
calling
Walmart music, it sound like shopping music. It sound
bro,
like shopping
fucking
music.
calling Drake not hip hop is is dumb. so you gotta walk
Here's
it
my
back a
thing.
little bit,
Here's
bro.
my thing. Here's my thing. I'm not saying Drake is not hip hop, but I understand the concept that he was trying to bring about. I think what he was saying was like he's
His
he's he's made it so cookie cutter, like he's made it so cookie cutter that it doesn't feel authentic. He's jumped into so many genres that it doesn't feel like, yo, what do you like? What is your essence? You have this
mm,
chameleon like thing where it comes across as like you just jump into this. You could like he's basically saying, yo, you can make a Kiss FM record, you can make a Z100 record, you can make a KTU record. Like, yo, like you don't have like a signature thing that's unique to you. And I think he's looking at like hip hop is about uniqueness and bringing out your character as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I think he looks at it like, yo, you're such a chameleon that it comes across like, yo, I could just put you in anywhere and it'll just fit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't stand out. That's what I think he meant by that.
but see, the thing is, I think Drake does have his own signature style. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a Drake song and it don't really sound like Drake songs don't sound like other people's songs. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll do. All right, hold on. I forgot to.
You ever heard UK Drake? You ever heard
Context. Hold
Jamaican
on.
Drake?
Hold on.
You ever
Context.
heard
But
you ever
but
heard K-pop
but
Drake?
but
Yeah,
listen
that's
listen
all he got mad
listen
Drakes, bro. It's mad
listen.
Drakes.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if you listen to when he does his own thing, though, like his own thing is different from
What's his
everybody
own
else's.
thing? What's Drake's own
Oh,
thing?
the
I'm
OVO,
curious.
the OVO sound like that
Oh, the 40 when he goes underwater
when he
and he
goes
puts
to
the beat underwater.
40, yeah, when he,
Okay,
yeah,
got you.
bro,
Okay,
that
okay,
he don't
yeah,
sound like nobody else when he does that.
okay.
But he does sound like other people when he tries to do other things, which is
Right,
understandable. Like
right.
you can't do what he does by doing the same thing. But we've already talked about this.
Look at this.
Uh 20,
Yo,
21, 21
yo,
Savage,
doesn't want no Drake slander, bro. It's crazy.
bro. It's because it don't make sense to me, bro. It don't make sense to me. 21 Savage got himself into a little bit of trouble, man.
Oh man,
Um, he was on Aiden Ross's stream
what happened to him,
last
man?
night.
Okay.
And he brought fake cards to gamble with Aiden Ross with, right? And those cards were marked so that he knew which card to play at certain points during their gambling.
Hold on, real quick. My fault, Dezo.
Mm-hmm.
For you to say that Taylor Swift is more popular than hip hop altogether, Abby, you're lost in the
It's a
sauce.
one. That's 100% a fact, though, Tex.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
No,
Taylor Swift
no
is
way, no way. Ox Kelsey is wilding. Ox Kelsey is wilding, y'all. Ox
nah,
Kelsey
but
is
Taylor Swift's
wilding.
music is crazy though, bro.
It's just a fact, Tex. It's not,
Yeah, it's just
it's not
Over
no
hip
big
hop
deal.
as a genre? Yeah, but all right.
Yeah, it's
What
not a
happened?
big deal. It's
We'll
just
say
a
that for the
fact.
graveyard shift because that's crazy. Go ahead, Dezo. My fault. That's insane. I disagree with
um,
y'all.
so yeah, 21 got caught with the fake cards. Aiden Ross confronted him.
What were
Said,
they
"Yo,
playing? They were playing blackjack, poker, goldfish. Fuck, were they playing?
I think they were playing blackjack, bro."
Okay.
And Aiden Ross confronted him about it. 21, 21 said that he didn't know that the cards were marked. Take that for what it is. And
Is this
then
not scripted? Is this not scripted? That's all.
I don't know.
Sounds scripted to me, my boy.
I think
Sounds scripted to me.
I think I don't know. It depends. It depends on how you're viewing it, but
What? So that
um
so what happened though? That's they were playing blackjack for money. They
yeah.
had a dealer. They had a dealer and everything, or like who was dealing the cards? Like, what's the
The
situation?
cards were just laid out on the table. The cards were laid out on the table. So
Well, somebody has
Yeah.
to deal them.
Yeah, right.
I don't
That's not the way
then
blackjack
oh,
works.
okay.
That's not
Then
the way
they
blackjack
then they
works.
definitely weren't playing blackjack then because the cards were just spread out on the table. Like I don't know what
Oh,
they were
wow.
playing.
Wow.
Okay.
That's why I said it,
Yeah.
it seems like it's a script. I'm not gonna hold you. Obviously it's content over everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're trying to make Aiden like this super household name because I've been seeing like him popping randomly into my algorithms again. But it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it might be a push for kick to try to get controversy, because that just doesn't sound right. I played blackjack before, and that setup doesn't make sense to me. It don't sound right to me.
I mean, they may not have been playing, but what's the main thing is, right? Is 21 after he got caught, he was like, "Yo, I'm getting out of here." Like he was quick to leave the
He
leave the
left the stream.
stream.
I
Yeah,
don't blame him.
he left.
Keep your integrity, brother. Keep your integrity.
Yeah. My thing is like, yo, 21, you rich, bro. Like, ain't no reason for you to be marking cards, bro. If you needed some extra money,
man, you need more money, man. You need more money.
Yeah,
Just give me my
if
money,
you need
bro. Just
if
give
you
me
need
my
more money, you know, you best friends with the biggest hip hop artist in the world, bro. Go ask him for a couple bucks, couple dollars, bro.
What? Hold on.
I think,
in your mind, you think that rappers give each other money? Nah.
They give each other money all the time. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro. No, bro. Those are advances. That they're able to recoup and all that. They're not giving each other bread like that. They might buy each other gifts and take each other shopping. No Diddy, no Freaky.
But what's the difference between that and just giving somebody?
Well, it depends, because I can't really give somebody some money for real and record it. Like the government gets taxes from that. Like if I gift you $1 million, the government wants taxes. Like they want that issue from that. So like when they do that shit and like on video, I don't be believing it. It's like, bro, you wouldn't do that and record it. Like, I'm not saying that they don't give each other money. I do believe that, you know, ones that are friends, and if somebody comes up on hard times, they might, I got you. I got 10. I got a hot 20 bands for you real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you back on your feet, or when your record drop, or when you go on tour, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you run this back, you know what I'm saying? But I believe they be looking out for each other, though. The ones that are actually friends, you know, just like regular people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if a friend calls me like, hey, can I hold 250 or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you, you know, whatever. But, you know, they're not doing like that.
It gets a little bit tricky, Ox, I think, because it turns into favor for a favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing about in that business, is a lot of like taking advantage of each other. So that's why I said, like, it's sometimes like, I don't think they just be giving bread. I think it's more of like, yeah, I'm gonna let you hold this, but there's gonna be a time when I'm gonna need that, you know what I'm saying? Or something of the sorts, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a fair exchange. I don't know if it's just but like you said though, Ice, there are some people that get cool with each other, you know what I'm saying? And they have a rapport outside of the rap game, and they end up saying, yeah, you know what, you just came home, you know what I'm saying? Like people that I think Baby gave Rollo when he came home. I think 10 bands, a couple of people gave Rollo 10 bands when he came home, you know what I'm saying? For holding it down. So, you know,
but,
I think it's a little bit different depending on the region where you from and stuff like that.
I don't think it's any different based on them being rappers, you know what I'm saying, or just anything in general. I just, you know, it's like if we cool like that, you know what I'm saying, if we to that point or where you can ask me for something and I could give it to you, then yeah, you know, regardless of what your job may be, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, if that's my partner and he needs something, I got you. Or if she needs something, I got her. You know what I'm saying? If we on that level.
Fair point.
Yeah, man. 21.
Steve
Stop.
Made a comment that Aiden trying to make him look bad for Black History Month is mad funny. That's mad
funny. that is funny.
Hey,
you know, 21, man. Like I said, man. Just hit up somebody else.
Tighten up, man. Your album is mad good, bro. Tighten up, bro. You don't even
exactly,
need this.
bro. You ain't gotta
just go on
spill.
tour, bro. Go on tour. You don't gotta be on. If anything, just chill with Kai and the rest of them. Stop. Don't mess.
Exactly, I'm saying, don't cheat. Don't cheat Aiden Ross in cars. Just rob him.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You
just
got
strong arm. Just strong arm.
After the stream, just pull up to him with a couple guys. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as the camera go off, just punch him in his face.
I'm gonna need that back, my boy. I'm gonna need that back. That's a fact, man. But salute to 21. He's, like I said, dope album. I don't think he needs this. Sometimes content, it's not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it. Like, to keep it a band with you. And this one,
I think that's fire content, though, Tex. Personally, that's creative.
Fair. That's fair. It gets the people going. It gets people talking and all that. That's fair. Fair point.
It could have been worse. You know what I'm saying? Because fucking with Aiden Ross,
Strong Arm him would have been fire content, though, Ox. Now that would have been fire. Tying them up afterwards. Just I always see his
That would have
IG
been
live,
fire,
they were all
bro.
tied up.
Just
That would have been fire. That would have been fire.
You know what I'm saying? But just like on some like, I mean, contractually and like Aiden Ross, you know, sign something, be like, yo, you got to actually punch me, like, you know what I'm saying? He just go off for
I'm
this,
just
or
saying,
you
he been
know,
setting up boxing matches and all that. Like, I
yeah.
don't know. I heard Kick is handing out some big deals for charity boxing, man. We might have to talk to Kick and get that, you know what I mean? Ticket and Ox thing going, man. Maybe Kick throw the bag to us,
man,
you know
shit. Nah, Tex, niggas are scared, man.
Niggas
be scared. Niggas be scared of shit like that. And I'm talking about Ticket TV. That nigga's
bag, you heard?
Shit, that nigga scared. That nigga scared of me for real. So you know what I'm saying? I'm about to see him in 30 minutes. I'm gonna remind him how scared he is. And
shout out to 21 and Aiden. Hope they doing all right though. This Sunday the Grammys are gonna be yeah, you know, you hope everybody doing all right. But this Sunday the Grammys are streaming live, man. They going live this Sunday on us CBS and Paramount Plus. Y'all can catch it. We go. I'll give my review of the Grammys on Monday. Monday morning, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap into that. See, the last thing that I wanted to bring up for the culture, right? We got to talk about the NBA real quick. Yo, there's a team that gets disrespected every year, and I'm tired of it. You know.
Are you about to bring out a Chicago Bulls jersey? Are you about to bring
bro. Nah,
Atlanta?
I'm tired of
what? What did that?
Yo, Trae Young for 2 years in a row. Not an all-star. This man's averaging 27 points and 11 assists this year, bro. No all-star for you. No all-star for you, you know what I'm saying? They rather put Maxey in there, you know what I'm saying? Maxey cool. Like I rock with Maxey. But come on now. Come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing here, bro?
All right, let me.
This is a popularity contest. This is a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying? Is because Maxey been getting a lot of buzz. He been in the media more. So
he put up a 50 ball. What are we doing here? He put up 250 balls.
Sure. Yesterday, they didn't put out the reserves yesterday though. Like they've been voted on the reserves.
He found out. Yeah, he found out, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna give y'all 50 ball. Thank you for the reserves. I'm about to give y'all 50 ball. Come on, man.
Yeah,
let Maxey rock.
I'm not.
Maxey has been doing his thing. If anything, Dame shouldn't be an all-star.
Not rocking with it, Tex. I'm not rocking with it, bro. There's no way Trae Young misses out on the All-Star game 2 years in a row.
Don't do that to the young bull, man. Don't do that to the young bull. Maxey,
I like Maxey. Maxey got his time, though, bro.
He's been hooping with and without him.
Maxey has his time to be up there, man. He got time. Trae Young finna lead the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they not respecting me over here. I gotta go somewhere else.
It's not the Hawks' fault. It's the NBA.
Nah, the Hawks ain't putting nothing around them.
The NBA is the problem.
The Hawks over here putting DeJounte Murray. Like DeJounte Murray, cool, but that's not gonna get it done, bro. They need another big. They gave away John Collins for a bag of potato chips
because of Trae Young.
For sure.
Because Trae Young is a toxic superstar.
Maybe
he's a coach killer. He is a team destroyer. He is a coach killer.
Maybe these are all allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Just to name a few.
You know what I'm saying? Just to name a couple things. Besides the fact that he's 5'8".
This is all allegedly.
And balding, right? Insane. It's insane. 5'8", you're in your 20s and you're balding is insane. I'm not gonna hold you, but whatever. It's
crazy. It's crazy. How do you be a middle-aged 15-year-old? That's what he looks like. A middle-aged 15-year-old.
You got a young old face. What's happening, Trae Young? You got a young old face, but I don't know what are you doing here, son? Benjamin Button in the face. No, but to be fair, I'm gonna say Trae has been hooping though. Trae has been hooping. And he's been playing more like a point guard. He hasn't been spamming, floaters, foul baiting, and all that. He's definitely trying to get his teammates into the offense, allowing them. You know what I'm saying? He's maximizing his guys. And Dezo's right. They don't got that much. They're cool. They're all right, but they don't got that much. So, in my opinion, I think he should have been an All-Star over Dame. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. The four
Over
guards should have
Dame.
been. Yes, the four guards should have been Halliburton, Maxey, Brunson, and Trey. In my opinion, those should have been the four guards. You could have done without Dame. Dame has been cool, but he's been too inconsistent. He's been up and down. So
Dame start.
and you just lost Portland. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? Glenn Rivers, tighten up.
I'm calling Rivers. Yo, that was a terrible play call at the end of that game, bro. Horrible play call. I was watching that game. I was like, all right, they got Dame taking the ball out. Are they? Let's see how this goes. He passes it to Giannis.
And then Brook Lopez.
Giannis is running down the court and immediately gets fouled, bro. Like, yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
It's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. I'm going to fake this handoff off. I'm not going to give it back to Dame, who's known for... No. I'm going to be Splash Mountain. And I knew it. Once I saw him hit that... once I seen Dame hit that overtime shot on Sacramento, I saw it in Brook Lopez's eyes. I saw it in his face. He went up to Dame and he whispered something into his ear. He said, yo, next time, I'm going to shoot it, bro. And he did. Like a bozo. Look, you're a bozo for that. You're a bozo. That was a bad move. Bro. And Giannis, get a bag, bro. You want to Hakeem for what? Bro? Get a bag. Get a bag. My fault, though. That's my fault.
Out. The crazy thing is, that wasn't even the most egregious snub from the All-Star, right? Trae Young wasn't even the most egregious one.
Oh, really?
They decided to put Karl Anthony Towns on that shit before Sabonis.
The Timberwolves deserve two All-Stars.
No, they don't.
Yep. Yes, 100% they do. They're the first team in the West. They have the best defense. They deserve two All-Stars. 100%. The Clippers.
Not if one of them.
It don't matter, but it don't matter if it's Karl Anthony Towns is playing like All-Star. Karl Anthony Towns. They probably should have got three. Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards all should have been All-Stars. I'm 100% okay with that. I have issues with the Lakers getting two All-Stars. I have issues with the Lakers getting two All-Stars.
Have been playing like All-Stars more
they're
than
10. How is that? How is that, Deza? Because of some stats, or because of the fact that they're the 10th seed? Is it because they're the 10th? Anthony Edwards should be in those.
No, Anthony Davis. I'm sorry, Anthony Davis is.
They have two All-Stars now. They're like the 10th seed in the West. That matters. That always matters. The higher seed teams get more All-Stars. That's just how it is.
The thing is, they wouldn't even be the 10th seed if it wasn't for the two of them.
It doesn't. The 10th seed is nothing. The 10th seed is never anything to brag about or be proud of no aspect of the game. It doesn't matter. They should never. If the 10th seed should never get two All-Stars. You know what I'm saying? The one seed, I'm cool with them getting two All-Stars. The Clippers getting two All-Stars. I'm more okay with that than the Lakers getting two All-Stars. But Paul George and Anthony Davis are the two guys. It's like, all right, one of y'all need to go. And I'm not saying we should have got two All-Stars. I'm not saying we should have got De'Aaron and DeMontis, but one of those guys got to go in place of either Anthony Davis or Paul George. More so, Anthony Davis should have been more so Anthony Davis coming out and DeMontis going in. But that's just that's how the work. They're the 10th seed. There's no argument. There's no argument for that. They're the 10th seed. I don't care.
Like a top 5 player in the world.
If they were both playing like a top 5 players besides stats, they wouldn't be the 10th seed in the West.
You know it goes. It's more to that. It's more to that. It's more to that than that.
There isn't.
No, when I hit you with that, son, I know that should get you hot. That get me hot.
Bro, there isn't. They actually just beat the Celtics without Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
For sure. So they got a lucky win.
They're two All-Stars.
They got a lucky win.
That part.
I don't care what it is. I don't care how you try. I don't care how you try to.
They shot 56% from 3.
I don't care how you try to spin it. Like
It's hard. It's
there's no way
hard to
around
lose
it.
games
The
when you
10 the
shoot
10 the 10
56%
seed in
from
the 10
three.
seed in any conference does not get 2 all-stars, bro. It's just really that simple.
When
So
they playing like all stars, they
you can't play like
but
you can't. You
Ox,
both can't.
Ox,
Both of
that's
you
what
guys can't be playing like
Ox,
all-stars. That's just not.
Ox.
It's not
Carl Anthony
realistic, bro.
This
Towns.
panel Ox, you
Carl
heard?
Anthony
This panel
Towns.
Ox. You might
Carl
not win
Anthony
this one, my
Towns
boy.
is not.
And
No,
Carl Anthony
bro.
Towns is a 1
Carl Anthony
seed
Towns
in
is
the
not
West.
even playing like
Why
up
not?
to his
Why is he
standards.
not?
Bro.
Why is he not?
Anthony Davis and Sabonis are both over him in efficiency. They're better than him in efficiency. They're better than him in rebounds. They're better than him in assist. Like what are we doing?
On the offensive side of the ball, Carl
Get Carl Anthony Towns out of here, bro. What is he doing?
You can't do that. The 1 seed can't have one all-star while the 10 seed has 2 all-stars, but it's just not not how it goes. That's all. Like it doesn't matter. That's just not how it goes.
I don't care about the winning, man.
Okay, so you don't care about the winning. See, I'm talking basketball. I'm not talking about whatever you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking.
You're not talking about basketball if you're gonna say I don't care about the winning. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, if your production is not impacting winning to the high degree compared to what Carl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards are doing, because what's happening is that their all-star play is also impacting their winning. And it's majority of the times Cat is putting up numbers. He's also playing good defense, well, better defense than he was playing last year. On top of that,
let's calm down on the good.
No, it's better. It's better. It's improved.
Sure.
But my thing is you can't be mad because they're the number 1 seed and they're balling compared to guys. Don't get me wrong, AD and Anthony Edwards AD and LeBron are balling, but it's not impacting winning. So
I'm sorry. After the Jazz, after that game last night, after the Jazz lost and they won, they're the 9th seed in the West. I'm sorry. They're the 9th seed in the West.
Ah, man, that's tricky, bro. I mean, Carl Anthony Towns is having a great season. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing tricky about it, Dezo. They're 34 and 14.
It's tricky, bro. It's
tricky. They've won 10 more games than these so-called all-stars, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, what you're talking about. If anything, you know what? I'll go a step further. Let's say that we didn't the Kings a top 5 seed with 0 all-stars.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go a step further and say that even if DeMontis and De'Aaron didn't make the all-star game, let's say DeMontis doesn't make it over AD. AD still shouldn't have made it over Rudy Gobert. I would prefer the Timberwolves to have 3 all-stars, like the number 1 seed they are.
Then the Lakers to have 2.
Then the Lakers have 2 all-stars, and one of them, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. We know it's a popularity contest, but at the same time, I remember when the all-star when it mattered about who had what. You know what I'm saying? Who was leading the league. The top teams usually get more all-stars. So for us to have 0 all-stars and the Lakers to have 2 all-stars, it clearly shows that this is not about production. It's not really about basketball. It's the same thing they did with the all NBA teams last year when Luka and SGA both made first team and none of them made the playoffs. It's just simple as that, bro. Dezo, you don't gotta tell it to me, bro. It's not because I grew up in a time when winning mattered. I don't see any point. I don't see any point in doing anything if you're not doing it to win. So praising, you know what I'm saying? So giving all-star bids and all NBA ballots to guys that lose and that aren't even in the race, you know what I'm saying? It just lets me know like I'm just disinterested now. And once again, like I said, I don't care. Rudy Gobert is the best defender in the NBA right now. He's anchoring the best defense in the NBA right now. It's better than what Anthony Davis is doing. They're the number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't
Jeremiah, how are you going to tell me that it never mattered when the top seeds always get more all-stars? Like, do y'all not remember the Pistons? You got to remember the Hawks.
Supporting cast. They have a way better supporting cast.
So the Hawks.
It doesn't matter. What's that? What is that? That's text. We're not doing this, bro. I don't care. They got a better team, so they should. Well, they got a better team, and they should have more all-stars, bro. Like, I don't care who has a better supporting cast.
Yeah, but all-star. No. No. Now you're bugging out because you can't say that Anthony Davis is not outperforming Rudy Gobert. He's doing it on both sides, offensively and defensively.
Not
Rudy Gobert
defensively.
can't
I
even
can't say
sniff
that.
the basketball. He can't even turn around and do a left over the shoulder hook shot. Like Rudy Gobert is terrible at even catching the ball. We can't do that. Don't get me wrong. I agree as far as the
No,
defensive
that's
impact.
just not
Yes.
true. That's
And
just
the
not true
winning,
at all.
yes. He can't, what are you talking?
That's just not true.
He can't catch a good ball to save his life.
man.
Mike Conley has to
That's
throw it
not true.
directly into his hands. He can't even throw it. Yo, I've seen so many times where Rudy Gobert fumbles and bumbles the ball. He can't even make a lot of moves. There's a couple of he makes like a little euro here and there on transition. Ooh. But other than that, Anthony Davis is clearing him as far as production. So in terms of all-star production, I got to give it to AD over Rudy Gobert. But I understand the impact that
I mean,
Rudy
that's
Gobert
cool.
is
Then like
having.
you would be wrong
Yo,
too, just like
Ox,
NBA is
bro.
wrong about it. That's fine.
Ox, man. If
But
anything,
that's like saying that. That's like
They
saying that
won.
Rasheed
Yo, they
Wallace
won
is
20. They won 24 games, bro. I don't
Ox,
see how you. I don't see it.
if anything, right? Instead of Anthony Davis, I feel like you should be having this energy for Paul George. Paul George made it.
I've already brought up Paul George, but
Yeah,
the
he agreed with Paul George, yeah. Paul
The
George-
Clippers are third team in the West. I'm okay with them having 2 All-Stars.
But I
could see De'Aaron going in over Paul George, but I think DeMontis deserves the All-Star more than De'Aaron. So I would say then
I think
AD comes out.
DeMontis should get in. Paul George is averaging 23 on 46% from the field. Get him out of there. Get Carl Anthony Towns out of there. Get PG out of there. Put
PG's
put
playing
Sabonis
regular
in
to me.
there.
PG's playing regular to me. PG's playing regular to me.
Well, like I said, like I said before, it's PG and Anthony Davis. To me, one of them got to go.
Yeah.
Both of
I'm
them
with
can go.
AD. I think you can make the case for AD, but PG, I'm with you on that. Get pack Paul George up. I'm cool with
Pack
like
Paul
he's playing
George
regular.
up,
On
man.
top of that, too, you got a bomb
He's playing
squad,
regular.
and your bomb squad is
Add
wild.
regular.
Like yeah, like I can't. I'm cool on PG out of there for sure.
Putting PG on there when you got 3 All-Stars on this shit. Like,
Yeah,
they playing with James Harden and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, nah. I can't have PG.
He's
not even
playing the best out of them. Kawhi's playing the best out of all of them. That's the funny part about it.
I'm not impressed with 23 on 46% shooting, bro. I'm not impressed. I love you, PG. You know what I'm saying? You my dog.
PG more consistent than Kawhi. I don't see it. I don't see it. I see way more from the games that I've seen Kawhi be a little bit way more consistent. Don't get me wrong. PG is like the Swiss Army knife, and he's able to cover a lot of things that they need filled, like the little small details, little stuff like that, keep the ball moving, stuff like that, get shots in the flow of the offense, you know what I'm saying? But to me, the driving force has been so far James Harden and Kawhi. And to be honest with you, Zubac was putting in more paint than PG as far as impact, in my opinion. I'm keeping it a band with you. PG playing regular. This is what I expect this from PG. 23. That's what I see. That's regular for PG. That's not really outstanding to me.
Yes, but once again, I'm gonna say winning matters about how many. It's just all I'm saying is that when you go on typically in the All-Star game, the higher 5-6 seeds usually get more All-Stars than the bottom seeds. You know what I'm saying? Usually the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, they're likely to get 2, sometimes even 3, sometimes 4 and 5 All-Stars. I mean, we've seen that when the higher seeds get more All-Stars than the lower seeds. I'm not saying that the 8, 9, 10, 11 should never get an All-Star. I'm saying you get 1. And that's just how the All-Star games typically always worked. So I'm not saying that Anthony Davis isn't an all-star level player. I'm not saying LeBron James isn't. That would be ignorant of me. What I'm saying is Domantas Sabonis deserve to be in the All-Star game. And if they're doing it by position, then fine. There's no reason why the then 10 seed, now 9 seed, has 2 All-Stars and the 5 seed has 0 All-Stars. When obviously De'Aaron Fox should have been an All-Star. Domantas Sabonis should have been an All-Star. But I'm okay with both of them not making it because I'm not a biased fan. I understand how it works. With the 5th seed, there's a lot of other teams that need All-Stars. So one of these guys should have been in there. One of the guys needed it. That's just, it's just simple as that.
Yeah, the LeBron thing, we can't do nothing about the LeBron thing because that's LeBron. He's gonna get the fan votes, obviously.
Facts.
So when you make that point, I kind of agree with it because of you can't have a 5th seed because we're doing way better
Uh,
than them, and they're impacting more. So I agree with that argument. Is the 10th seed thing is really the killer. But AD, like you said, he has been balling. To say over Gobert, that's insane. But I wouldn't put AD over Sabonis. I think Sabonis has led to more winning and impacting the game and
He's
stuff like
leading.
that.
He's leading the NBA. He's first in rebounds, second in
I think
triple doubles, and
right.
7th in assists.
Yeah, 7th in assists is crazy.
He's 7th in assists in all 7th in assists in the whole NBA.
AD's
I
not
think he's
the
averaging
issue,
like close
though.
to 8 assists,
Like
right? 8 assists a game.
y'all are
Yeah.
you're focusing your beef to the wrong player. AD's not the issue. AD's playing
I
like
don't care. I don't care who's the issue.
top 5 player in the
What I'm
West.
saying is it doesn't.
Yeah,
It
PG is the issue
doesn't matter to
for my-
me. It's
in my
just like
opinion.
either one of them could have been gone. It could have been
Paul
PG. It
George
could have
and
been.
Karl
It could
Anthony
have been.
Towns are the issue.
It's not, bro. Like I'm
can't
not
give
gonna
you
go back
Cat,
to.
that's
I'm
all.
not.
I
I'm
can't
not
give
gonna
you
go back
Cat.
to this
I
Karl
can't
Anthony
give you
Towns take because it's just
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
can't give you Cat.
I
That's
will-
all.
It's
I'll
there's
give you
only
PG.
two players. There's only
The
two
thing
players.
is,
It's PG and
all right,
Anthony Davis.
hold on.
Those are only two players.
You say, give them multiple All-Stars like the 1 seed. They're a game and a half out of being the 4th.
They're
Like,
not
what do you
though. They're the
mean?
first seed.
They're not dominating. They're
They're the
just
first. It doesn't matter. They're the first seed.
they're cooling though. They're cool. You know what I'm saying? They're cooling.
They've won more than 10 more games,
Anthony
over 10 more games
Anthony Edwards
I don't know what
deservedly,
you're trying to get. What you're trying to get at
but
right now.
they're only a game and a half out of being literally the 4th team in the West. Like,
Yes, but
it's
they're
not
not the 4th seed in the
if-
West.
if
They're
they
the
were-
first seed in the West, and
the
they've
reason-
been the
the reason
first seed in
why-
the West for a long time.
the reason-
Actually
Hold
they
on,
are dominating Dezo because they've
No,
been
they're
they've
not.
been either. They've been
Ox, hold
why
on.
how it doesn't
Ox,
matter how no just hold on bro hold on it
All right.
doesn't matter how many more games they've been the first seed for the majority of the season. That's dominating. If I'm
right,
beating
but-
you if I'm beating you for the whole 4 months for the whole 4 months I've been the first or the second seed, the first seed more often than anything. How is that not dominant? That's just dominance. I don't have to have 20 more games than you, but I have, you know what I'm saying? Like what are we talking about, Dezo? They're not the Lakers. The Lakers aren't even close. So to push this line about Karl Anthony Towns for Anthony Davis is ridiculous. Then y'all just talked about the whole situation out west or southeast. Texas said, well, he had 50. This dude just had 62. I don't care how you and you said you don't care about the winning, so you don't care that he lost that game. He just had
lost that game.
62. Yeah, but you just said you don't care about the winning. You said the winning doesn't matter to you, Dezo. So just embrace that he just dropped 62 points. Because you said that, Dezo. You said you don't care about the winning.
It was a nasty 60.
He got you.
It was a
right
nasty
there, boy.
60.
He got you.
Hold
Out of
on.
here, Dezo. What are you talking about, man?
Listen to me,
I'm
listen to me.
not
You
arguing
can't
with you
move
about
the
this
goalpost,
anymore,
boy.
bro. Because
Listen
you're
to
just
me.
no,
Listen
because
to
you
me.
no, because you're
Ah.
not even using logic, bro. You're just trying to
You're not
push
using
the
the
line
big
for
box,
Anthony
man.
Davis. It's ridiculous,
Ah.
man.
Listen,
He got
the
it.
reason
It's
why
crazy.
the reason why back in 2015 the Hawks had 4 All-Stars is because they dominated the East. They had more wins. They were the number 1 seed by a wide margin.
But do you know how far ahead they were in the beginning of February? Or are you just talking? You're giving up what they were at the end of the season. How
hindsight, right,
big
right,
how
we're talking
big
about in
was the
hindsight.
gap? Yeah, how big was
They
the
were-
gap in the beginning of February? Could you possibly know that?
I can look it up, but I guarantee you it's more than a game and a half out of the 4th seed. I guarantee you
I'm pretty
that.
sure it's more than a game and a half, but it's still not the point. That's all.
But that's why they didn't get. But that's
The
why
point-
they don't
the points-
deserve
points-
more than 1 All-Star though.
Okay.
If OKC is only half a game away from them and only got 1, why do they deserve 3?
Well, because they actually only have one player worthy of being an All-Star.
what have I been saying? What have I been saying?
That's not the same. That's not the same thing.
Karl
As
Towns
far
doesn't
as far
deserve
as
it over
over who?
Sabonis. He doesn't deserve it over him.
This is what I'm trying to say. That's all. DeMontis should have been in the All-Star game, right? Now, if we're taking anybody's All-Star Is it going to be the first seed or the 10th seed? It's definitely going to be the 10th seeds All-Star. That's what I'm trying to get. If you don't understand that, then you don't want to understand it. You're not trying to understand it. It's just simple as that. They're the 1 seed. They're the 10th seed. Who gets 2 All-Stars? The 1 seed or the 10th seed, bro? It's just really that simple, dog. It don't make no sense, bro.
There's no not trying to understand, bro.
It just don't make no sense. That's all.
A top 5 player.
You can't take the 1 seeds All-Star and leave the 10 seeds there. 10 seeds All-Star, like this is no way.
Yeah, I mean, we just gonna have to agree to disagree, man. A top 5 player not being an All-Star just doesn't make sense to me, and it makes sense to you. So if that's what it is,
first of all, Anthony Davis is not a top 5 player in the NBA.
He's playing like a top 5 player this year.
Okay.
All right. That's a handful. That's a handful to say. I don't know if I'm gonna jump out the window with you.
Even if he's not playing like a top 5 player, he's playing like a no less than a top 7,
sure. Like a top 10. I'll give you top 10.
No less than top 7.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
top 10.
So
what are you saying, LeBron? Are you saying LeBron should have came out there?
No, LeBron's starting. All the starters need to start, bro.
Ox is nasty. Ox is nasty. That's not the point. Get Paul George.
I'm just trying to figure this out. That's all.
Bro, I told you who needs to get out of there.
I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying is, if they're going off position, it can't be a guard because I think DeMontis deserves it over De'Aaron. So that's the only reason I'm saying that. And I can't see taking the 1 seed away from instead of the 10 seed. That's all I'm saying. If I thought that De'Aaron deserved it over DeMontis, then it would be like, okay, Paul George, you got to get out. Or Paul George, or hear me out, Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? So
did Paul?
Yes, let's get 30 out of here. Let's get.
Did Paul George get voted in as a? Did Paul George get voted in as a forward or a guard though?
I think a guard. When he's playing, he's at the 2.
He played. Oh, they got him at guard. That's
so that's what I'm saying. That's all. Like it's not that I think AD doesn't deserve it. I just think that DeMontis deserves it more. You can't take it from the 1 seed. You gotta take it from the 10 seed. That's all.
Nasty work.
Yeah, but fellas, I gotta run over here to the panel real quick, man. Y'all hold it down.
See, he sparred you. Yo, listen, Ox, yo, that boy Dezel sparred. Had you sparring? Now you ready? You know what I'm saying? You good to go.
Now you're ready for ticket, man. Now you're ready for ticket.
Appreciate that, Dezo.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, y'all. All right, chat.
Yes, salute, Ice. Now, that was a good. That was definitely a good back and forth. I mean, we probably might have to take that to the graveyard shift. If y'all missed it, tap into the last graveyard shift. They did a lot of good draft nights. I saw a little tidbit of some stuff. You know what I mean? I tapped into the one with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm always there for one way I do the one for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But tap in again. You know what I mean? Watch that back, and then tap into the next graveyard shift, man. And we're gonna have these debates back. We're gonna bring all these conversations back up.
Listen, so that was my disappointing all-star bids, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple names on here.
And Anthony Davis. That's what got you riled up.
Well, no, not even Anthony Davis. I'm talking about Sabonis. Sabonis definitely should have.
Yeah, right. I agree with
Sabonis definitely should have won it.
Salute to everybody that tapped in, you know, Jeremiah, Irvin, you know what I mean? Sturdy, salute, you know what I mean? I agree with you. In terms of Sabonis, I think he was a snub for sure. Especially over PG. I think De'Aaron Fox, you can make the case for De'Aaron Fox as being a snub. It's tough though, because Ox makes a valid point. Like all-star, you have to have at least some biasness towards winning. Now, all NBA is a little bit different, right? Because I feel like all-star is kind of like you're grading the players, but you're also grading the team. Like, how much impact are you providing before the all-star? But I think all NBA is just no matter what for the whole season, we're grading just your performance. I think you have to look at the seeding in all-stars, but in all NBA, you kind of look at just production, in my opinion. I think also, because it's kind of like I'm rewarding, like you're on a bad team and you're probably getting the most shots, you know what I'm saying, for certain players. I'm not saying this for AD, but I'm saying for, let's say, a player that's like Cade, you know what I'm saying, or a guy that's in Charlotte, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be putting up great numbers, like 28 and 12, but your team is doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're taking the most shots. You have the ball in your hand a lot of time. You're using a lot of time in possession. You're going to get numbers no matter what. So a lot of them could be empty stats. We have to say how impactful are they? And the fact that you're the 10 seed is not as impactful as Sabonis's production leading them to the 5th seed or helping lead them, being the driving force to the 5th seed. So I get
That's a
that.
fact, man.
You know what I mean? So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
There's no way the Clippers should have 2 All-Stars. I'm sorry. There's no way.
I agree, man.
I respect Paul George. I love him, man. You know, he's
Right.
before that leg snap, he was on his way to being a
Yeah,
top.
he was on his way to be baby T-Mac. I'm not gonna hold you. He
Yeah,
was on his
bro.
way.
He was on his
For
way.
sure.
But
For sure.
I'm like, nah, bro. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
it's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Context, man. You got anything you want to put into context real quick?
Real quick.
Anything on your mind, man?
Yeah, I saw something that came across my desk, a little classified file where Byron Allen, the former owner of BET, billionaire Byron Allen is making his stake 30, if I'm not mistaken, I think they put a $30 billion bid on Paramount Pictures altogether.
Wait, BET
Paramount
put a
Pictures,
bid on it?
yeah, he put a bid on it to
Wow.
not only gain their equity but also their debt. They have a lot of debt with Paramount. So they're trying to, and the streaming service is not clicking the way that they thought it was going to work. So Byron Allen is trying to buy that parent company so that way he can properly revamp BET. You know what I mean? Obviously, BET had to sell a lot of their rights away to Paramount as far as original content, movie production, studios, things of that nature. So if they get access, to Paramount Studios, things like that, I think it might help out, the BET movie aspect, you know what I'm saying? And just putting out better content in terms of visuals, things like that. It won't look like Tubi movies anymore. So salute to Byron Allen, you know what I mean? Hopefully he gets that bid, it's Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him making that bid. I think it's not only him by himself, he did it under a group. So salute to him doing that. And we'll see how that turns out. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for him to make. It's gonna be tough for him to. Luckily, he's with a group, so he's gonna be able to kind of like leverage that. But it's gonna be tough. I don't know if Paramount is gonna be fixated on having a Black CEO. To be honest with you, it's gonna be tough. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on it. Hopefully that pans out, and we'll see if that helps out BET. Let's see if they can have like a revival. They were trying to bring back, all the older shows, and we'll see if they can kind of, recreate some of the magic that they had
They got
in the 2000s.
They got BET Plus,
Right.
which is they own streaming service. My girl put me on to a couple shows on there, like the Oval.
Okay.
My girl watches the Oval sometimes. That show's ridiculous, bro.
I can imagine.
That show's
can imagine.
ridiculous. But like overall the production quality looks decent, It looks like an actual TV show. I know that's been an issue with a lot of things that Tyler Perry has produced in the past.
Right.
But like I don't know,
It seems
it's
like it's a
just,
foot in the right direction.
yeah, it's a foot in the right direction. But them getting Paramount, like I don't know what that would do for them though. Like what would that do? Like they would put their stuff on Paramount? Or would it be the other way around?
I think what it would be is I think they would probably use more so like their studios, probably more a bigger budget. They can leverage a bigger budget because Paramount has a larger cash compared to BET. So that's the good thing about it. The bad thing about it might be what happens to the pay, like you said, is it going to be more of like a streaming service now, like to get access to like the better shows, or does this open it up so that way they can provide more content in general? I think it does the thing where it provides more content in general. They're not holding people to that subscription. I don't know. They're still going to have debt, right? Obviously. So I don't know if they're probably still going to keep the subscription just to kind of see if they can generate money and income. It's an interesting thing. I'm curious to see why he would try to go after it, and if he's going to be successful in it. So salute to Byron Allen. I just wanted to point that out. You know what I mean? It's Black History Month, so I didn't want to
Shot
do
Black to
something,
see my man.
sad and all that. This is a more positive spin on it. You know what I'm saying? So put it into context.
Yeah.
Salute to Barry Allen. And let's see if he can revamp BET's content. You know what I mean? So salute to him, yo. Oh, Shiv God said the Lakers and Bucks are interested in Marcus Smart. Salute
Yeah,
to
that'd
Shiv God
be.
putting us on today. I didn't hear about that.
I
What do
mean,
you think about that?
Marcus Smart, he might as well. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm,
Grizzlies aren't going anywhere this year,
right,
so
right.
might as well get what you can from Marcus Smart. Um,
I love that for the Bucks. The
I don't
Lakers,
know what
I
is it.
don't think they need
The
that, to
Bucks.
be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh
The
yeah, that
Bucks
would be
would
perfect
love
for the
that.
Bucks, bro. That would
Yeah,
be perfect for them.
the Bucks would love
Um,
that.
if they get them, they immediately become my championship favorites. Immediately.
Really? Over
Yeah,
Boston?
bro.
You
That's
weren't
all.
impressed
Because
yesterday,
that's
huh?
all.
You weren't impressed yesterday.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Boston, KP soft down there, man.
Mm.
Brooke Lopez will have his way on the boards against KP. I promise you, he will.
Mm. Very
Because,
cloth. That means he's very soft.
bro, if KP was out there getting out rebounded by Jackson Hayes, man, I'm like, bro,
Right,
what are you doing? What are we doing
right, right.
here?
And
Like,
salute to
come on.
Jackson Hayes. Getting minutes. Darvin Ham has been, under the hot seat. And I think he made some good adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I think he played who he needs to play. I think Jackson Hayes was a great pick. Because he was his hustle, his activity was way better than Porzingis and Al Horford combined. So I think that was a great pickup. D'Lo shooting the ball. He didn't have a great shooting game, but he shot well from the three. I think he went 50% from the three. Austin
Mhm.
Reeves got some superstar calls yesterday. But he was aggressive. He was shooting the rock. So salute to him. But JT and the Celtics, you guys in the first quarter, attacking the rim, 6 dunks, 6 layups, and then you guys decided we're going to take threes for the rest of the game.
Bro, I
Joe
don't get it,
Mazzulla,
man.
you need to change your philosophy. You're a full bozo at this point. More
I don't
threes is
get it.
not what you guys need. You have athletes and people that can create mismatches. Let's use them. JT, get in the low post, get in the mid post. Kobe's your favorite player, but yet you're shooting more threes for no reason.
No
Kobe wouldn't be
reason.
shooting these threes. Once he realizes his threes is off, you know what he does? He gets to the rack. He gets to the box.
And the thing is, he
Boom.
started driving later in the game, right? He
Right,
started going to the rim.
right,
But at that point, they had a game plan for you at that point. Like they
right,
just collapsed the paint every time you drove.
right, right.
Like,
And then
you know,
and then the variety in the shots that you guys, the variety is not there's not a lot of variety. There's a lot
the
of you can force them into the three-pointers, and if the three-pointers aren't clicking, they're gonna keep shooting. That's the bad thing about it. When the jump shots are clicking, cool. You know what I mean? It's perfect. But
the
when it's not,
the thing about Jason Tatum is he doesn't know the in between. The reason
mm,
why they were collapsing is because they knew he was going to drive all the way.
all
There
the
was
way.
no pull up for the mid.
Right,
It's either a three or drive all the way to the lane for him. It's no
right.
like, maybe maybe I shouldn't drive on 3 defenders. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not the smartest thing to do. maybe I should just pull up for this uncontested mid that I
That
got.
I've been doing since high school and college. That was my bread and butter in high school and college. And I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the fans. I don't know if the coaching. They said, yo, stop with the twos and hit us with side step threes. But my brother, your jump shot is not it for those side step threes. One, you're too mechanical. Like you
Right.
are very robotic when it comes to certain moves.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that more and more. It's crazy that the person with less ball handle is actually the more fluid player. In my opinion,
Mm,
Jalen Brown is the more fluid basketball player compared
mm,
to Jason Tatum. JT looks like a person that is great at drills. That the instructor, like 1-2-1-2 tween, boom, explode. He's very good when it comes to direction, 1-2-1-2, but in terms of creativity, it looks clunky sometimes. You know what I mean?
mm,
It doesn't look fluid. And I think he takes himself out of rhythm sometimes, forcing it to the lane or taking those side step threes. It never looks like he gets into a rhythm easily. It looks like it's
mm.
either the jump shot is clicking or I'm just gonna spam into the lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get my buck. Where it's like, oh damn, JT got 13 points. How did he get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where in the flow of the offense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough watch sometimes. It's a very tough watch to watch.
It's a very tough watch, man, because
Mhm.
you can see the potential, but he
Right,
just,
right.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just not clicking for some reason. It's just
I
not.
got one more question before we wrap up.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Jalen Green has been hooping. He's been balling
Yeah, for
last
sure.
couple of weeks. Obviously, on this channel we don't smut pedal. There's been a lot of controversy between him and the lovely Drea. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that.
What's going on with
fire-fisted
that?
liquor.
I haven't
Yeah, they've
been
been
following that too close.
people have been chastising her for them being in a relationship. There's a disparaging age difference. I think there's like an 18-year age difference between them.
Okay.
But to me, this is the way I look at it. To me, I think it's a little bit different. It comes across different a certain way. People are calling her a predator.
Mhm.
Is it
As they should.
predatory?
As they
Is it
should.
predatory?
'Cause if it was the other way around, if it was a
If it was
guy
the
and a
other way
girl,
around, yes, it's creepy.
they be calling them
It's
predator.
creepy for
Yep,
sure. It's you
as they
are
should.
yeah, you're Jalen Kelly, as they should, as they should, as they should.
As they should.
It's a little bit different for women. The
It
reason
is
why I
different
say
for women.
it's a little bit different for women, and especially I would say for her, because it's the reason why I say it's different for her. And it's not because she looked good, because obviously because she looked good, but
She look good.
yeah, she looked good. But the thing about it is too, I think just her being in the life that she's in, it's tough to escape that. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been dating hoopers and football players and athletes since you probably were in your 20s. So like she don't know anything else but that. Is it
That's not an
predatory?
excuse.
No, here's
Tex.
my thing. Is it predatory? Maybe, maybe. But
She
he's
saw a
grown.
young
He's
rich
grown. He's grown. He's grown. He's grown. He's grown.
she saw a young rich athlete, and she used the tatas and the and the assets to get him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
uh,
listen, he's hooping. So W business move. I don't know what to tell
yeah,
you. He's hooping, man.
it
Maybe
seems
that
like
might
it's
be the
paying off on the
inspiration that
court.
he
You know
needed.
what I'm saying?
Right, right.
It seems like it's paying off because Jalen Green, like every guy, man. You know, we can't. It's hard to turn down a big button to smile. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Dre got. So you
Especially
know,
the one that's aging like that. Like she
yeah,
still
man.
looks like she's in her 20s. So I'm not.
Don't she got a kid that's Jalen Green age?
Yes,
Like
that's
close to
yeah,
Jalen
it's
Green?
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, it's neither here or there. It's neither here or there. She
Oh,
looks
that's
like she's still
crazy, bro.
20. And that's the difference too between men and women. Unfortunately,
Nah,
we
that's
age.
weird though.
Yeah, here's my thing.
Dating somebody that's your kid's age, that's weird, bro.
That is true. That's
That's
true.
weirdo
Like
behavior.
y'all could basically peers. The son are y'all peers. Like y'all at this point, y'all peers. Y'all play 2K together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably go to the club together, which is kind of crazy. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You going together with the club with your mom and her new boyfriend is kind of insane. That's kind of a crazy picture to look at. So that's what I said. Is it predatory? Yes. But Jalen Green is grown. What are we gonna say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's over the age of consent. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do, bro? Like, we can't be mad. I'm gonna look at you side eye, but it is what it is. Like, he's
It
happy,
is what it
she
is for
happy. It
sure.
is what it is. What am I to judge, man? I can't judge
Yeah.
people for who they choose to like, man. And you know what I'm saying? That MILF. Hey, listen, that MILF box is different.
See, man.
Different.
Nobody. That's the difference, bro. Nobody complains about MILF. Everybody complains about DILF though, man. Like nobody wants a DILF. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hey, if you got some money, some girls will take a DILF. You know what I'm saying? If you got
Some
some
girl,
money on
some
you,
girls take a DILF.
yeah, for sure. They
But
will
yeah,
crash out, man.
man.
But that's all I got for that. We'll probably tap in again with a grave in the graveyard shares and see Do we still believe in double standards? And is
Mm.
Drea an exception? I think she is. I think we
I
just gotta
think
let
she
it
is,
rock.
man. I think a lot
I
of I
think if
think
it
a lot
was,
of women are
I think if it
exceptions,
was
to be
other,
honest with you,
I
bro.
think if it was somebody else other than Drea, I probably might have a different opinion. But she's
I
fire.
mean,
I don't know what to tell you.
Drea is just one in a long line of women that have gotten away with this. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Mariah
right.
Carey was 20 years older than Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! I forgot. Wow, wow.
Like
Definitely forgot about that.
like
Definitely forgot about
it's
that.
a lot
Yeah.
of women that get away with with doing this.
Right. I
So,
mean, it's
it's
it's a double standard that I'm cool with at
I'm
that
cool
point.
with it too, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm cool with
saying?
that double
Because
standard. I'm not. I'm
a
not.
young
I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not a hater. I
yeah,
think. I think the
a young
I think
bull
the older
getting
guys
some
that's hating. Oh, my fault. My fault. Go ahead, Dezo. My
no,
fault.
no, go no, I'm saying a young bull getting some milk box ain't never been a bad thing, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
never a
Ain't
bad
no
thing, man. It's never
never
bad.
no harm coming to it.
Right. Seasoned veteran. Seasoned veteran. You know
Season,
what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from some season, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Sprinkle some season on there, learn
Right,
something.
right, 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 right. And on top of the networking is insane. The networking that can come
Facts,
from this, it's
facts. Because Drea knows some people in the industry. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I'm seeing Jalen Green in
She-
commercials. I think he got a Google Pixel commercial. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing him in
Yeah,
commercials, man.
and he was in that Reebok commercial. I
Right.
think
Hey, listen,
was he in that
listen,
Reebok commercial?
man. Listen, man. He might be. I think he might be one of the faces of the league too. So, salute to him. Hopefully, he's still hooping. I like the
Mm-hmm.
Steven Adams pickup. Obviously, he's not going to play this year, but I love the Steven Adams pickup. Oladipo is getting moved around like he's a 99 cent, you know what, on the block. They are moved. Jeez, Louise. I feel so bad for Victor Oladipo because he had a
Man,
run where that he was one of them ones, man. He was putting up
yo,
he was having
I,
some
I
great performances.
I kid you not, context. That 1 year that he had
Yep.
in 2018. That 1 year,
Yeah. That most improved player year, that was the best most improved player I've ever seen in my life.
bro, he has an argument for having the best 1 year for
Peak.
well, he has a top 5 shooting guard peak of that decade, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Yep. And now he's just, unfortunately due to the injuries, he's
Yeah,
he's just
bro.
a journeyman, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. It's
But
tough.
I like the
It's real
pickup for
tough.
the Rockets though. I think Steve, because in my opinion, Sengun is closer to Boris Diaw than Jokic.
Yeah, I've
I
always
think he's
thought
the max
Sengun needs to
version
play the
of
four.
Boris Diaw. Like I
Mhm.
think, like, you know what I mean. Like what we thought Boris Diaw was going to potentially be, I think that's what Sengun is. What probably with a little bit better defense. I think that's what Sengun is going to end up turning into.
Yeah,
So you
I've
need
always liked Sengun at the 4
mm,
more than the 5, you know.
yeah, for sure. I think he's a 4, and I'm gonna say this: I think there's a lot more players that should be playing the 4 instead of the 5. But unfortunately,
Mhm.
there's not a lot of good stretch 5s. Like for example,
Yeah.
I think Bam should be a 4. I think Claxton should technically be a 4. I think Claxton, if you pair him with Vooch, I wouldn't mind that lineup. Bam with Vooch, I wouldn't mind that line. Although Vooch can't play defense for nothing, keep him for the
Mhm.
rebounding and the spacing. You know what I'm saying? Low post work, and Bam can do what he wants to do. Middies, because Vucevic loves playing in the low block, and you could do high low. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a lot of teams that that whole small ball concept has gone too far, and everybody needs to kind of keep a big man in the tuck just in case. You
Mhm.
see, the top tier teams, they have a big man. Celtics, Jokic, Milwaukee, the Kings, I think they need to get a big man. All the teams that are on the top tier have a big man that's legit. So bonus is the tweener that can play 4-5, whereas like I'm still hesitant. I'm like, I could if I get him a good 4, I'm cool with him at the 5, but I wouldn't mind him at the 4 and give him a 5, like a rebounding 5. I wouldn't mind that. But
Mhm.
if you give like a Jeremy Grant, I'm cool with him being the 5. You know what I'm saying? If Jeremy Grant went to the Kings, I'm cool with him being the 5. So he's kind of on that line. So it's a tough thing to see. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Is there anything that you saw from the NBA this week that you kind of wanted to highlight besides the All-Star thing?
Um Honestly, man, nah, not really. Nah.
Okay.
I think my only gripes was with the All-Star game.
With the All-Star game.
Um I mean, you know, they gonna go out there for the game and bullshit around anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take it serious.
Right. Which is the sad part about it. Like you got all these guys, you know, first years, all that stuff, and you know some of them might, you know, go crazy. You know, Giannis is gonna go crazy for no reason because that's all he does.
Mm-hmm.
But to see that it's not as competitive. If you know, I watched the older ones and I watched the 2000s and the 99, and it's a way better it's a
Way
way
better game.
better brand of basketball, way more competitive for sure.
Way like I just don't get it, man. I don't get why would y'all go out there and like not try. like
Mm-hmm.
like I don't get it. Like there needs to be, I don't know, man. It's
I'm
just,
with
I
you.
don't know.
Hold on.
Like
You might have
some
to
of these
close it
players
up
built
because
different.
I gotta handle it real quick. So we might have to
For
wrap up.
sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna do it for us though, man. You know, hey, if y'all betting tonight, bet on Trae Young's over. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be a one pissed off individual.
For
I'm gonna leave
sure,
y'all.
for sure. Shout out to the Slim girls and shout out to the thick girls on that one. But for sure, bet on that for sure.
For sure. I'm gonna leave y'all with Kelly though.
Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out. 2 weeks for free.
Yes, sir. We'll catch y'all Monday, man. Have a safe weekend.